What's up, world? This is the Deeply Rooted Vodcast host, Miss JB, a.k.a. Waco Alien, and we got Lil Willie from the Mainers, a.k.a. Mr. Introduction.
This is where reality meets wisdom.
Starting January the 9th, every Tuesday at 7 p.m., we'll be live on every social media platform, including YouTube. Y'all look us up at Deeply Rooted BL9DC. YouTubers, y'all. Listen one more time, at BL9DC.
Stay connected and deeply rooted.
At all times. Greetings, kings. Greetings, queens. Welcome to the Deeply Rooted Vodcast show. Here is where reality meets wisdom. But first thing first, we got to give a big shout out to the big D.O.G. G.O.D. for waking us all up this morning. So now y'all can watch our show. All right, now listen. I'm Miss JB, better known as Miss Braids and Fades, or Miss Waco's Unique, or Miss I'm a Beast. And to my left, I have my brother in spirit for over 20 years, Lil Willie from the Mainers, a.k.a. Mr. Introduction. Over here, we got my brother in spirit, but in real life, he's real my brother. He's dude on the couch. All right. Over here, we got my sister in spirit, Miss Shay. She's Shay's creation, but on here, she is Screen Patrol Shay. And last but definitely not least, on set, we have Miss Kashan Ballou over here, a.k.a. Miss French Fry, a.k.a. Miss One Lady Band. And if y'all don't know, now y'all know that she is also the daughter of the late Classy Blue. May his musical soul rest in heaven. Amen. Now let's give it all up for ourselves real quick. This is my crew, my DJ. All right, moving on. We got an awesome show for you guys. With a lot of surprise guests and a lot of surprise things going on. Today's show topic is local young talent. And first off, before I start off, I want to tell you that I met a very talented young producer by the name of Daily on the Track. And I want to thank him so much for helping me start working on our theme song, which y'all be hearing later once we get the rappers to add their little touch to it. So, moving on. Like I said, we got a fun-filled show for you. I'm not going to be able to tell you everything that we got planned for the show. We're going to surprise y'all a little bit, just a little bit. Today, though, with the topic local young talent, we are going to talk about a young artist here that everybody knows very well. He has lived an American dream, which most rappers hope to one day be able to have the opportunity to sign with a major record label. But all that glitters isn't gold sometimes. So we have Wesley Sr. here to represent young Wesley, Hot Boy West, on the set with us today. And we're going to talk about some of the local talent around and how it affects some of the youngsters around here and what they think about the music industry and stuff. So we're going to push it on the show. We got my brother in spirit over here, Lil Willie. He's going to make sure that we state the facts. Now, before we move forward, though, here at our show, we state the facts. So before we move forward, I am going to swear in the Deeply Rooted crew. Deeply Rooted crew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you all promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God. Y'all do?
Yes.
Amen.
All right, moving forward. Was that a yeah?
Amen.
All right, well, hallelujah. Now we can continue with the show. All right, so y'all remember that. You know what I'm saying? We only state the facts. Everybody here that comes onto the show has to state the facts, okay? So we're going to have a little fun and start this off today. Again, our first guest today is representing our local young talent. We're going to go ahead and bring him out at this moment. I want y'all to give a good, deeply rooted applause for Mr. Wesley Sr.
Yeah.
Come on out.
Ready.
Take it over here.
What's up, man?
What
Hey,
it do?
another day, another dollar, baby.
How you been? How you been?
Always pitting a little. Get your weight up and pay them back when them bigger.
Yeah.
All right, that boy be poking man H time. What's up?
For sure. How you been, man?
Man, I've been chilling, homie. You know, just doing my thing, man. You know, out here maintaining, man.
That's what's up, man. So word on the street is you Hot Boy Wednesday.
Yeah, man, that's my firstborn son, bro. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of people don't know that, man. But yeah, man, that's my firstborn, man. And,
Yeah.
you know, he's going through it right now. You know, they're trying to give him 25 years, man. This is what I hear. It's not, it's not official, but this is what I hear.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's really a car wreck is what I heard it was. You know what I mean? So I need to reach out, man, and talk to the community, man, as far as, you know, these youngsters, man, and what they do in society. You know, a lot of things, man, when it comes to unity, we got to understand these youngsters, man, they get together and they get to a point to where they lost. You know what I'm saying? They lost and they don't know which way to go. And sometimes they make mistakes, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that he did as a youth, you know, it's affecting him now as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Because he was only 17 when he got into it and caught I think it was an organized crime. And these really just kids, man. They out here, you know, breaking in cars, stuff like that. You know, some shit that stuff that we used to do. You know what I'm saying? And
Your mouth.
yeah, they probably yes ma'am, yes ma'am. You know what I'm saying? They got him, and now it's like, okay, well we gonna let him sit out and rack up on some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now he at a point to where he's made a mistake to where it's not really that major, but they want to give him a lot of time. So I want to really reach out, man, to you youngsters out there. Where the camera at? Yeah,
Right
I want to
here.
reach out to you youngsters, man. Holler at me, bro. Holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the city, bro. Man, I don't know, man. You know, when it comes to you know, dope life and gang banging and all that stuff, bro. Listen to me. You young, the ones I'm not anti-hustle. I don't want to get out there and say, man, I'm anti-hustle, I'm anti-unity or nothing like that, because there's a lot of gangs it really started in unity. Brother Tukey, brother Jeff Ford, L. Rukers out of Chicago, man. All these dudes, they started to combat police brutality. You understand me? Racial injustice, social economic issues, all of these things that apply to not just the black community, but just the poor community in the whole. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get out there and talk bad about these youngsters, and I don't want society to do that either. You know what I mean? I want y'all to understand that these are just kids at the end of the day. You know, they decided to unite, and they made some mistakes. You know what I mean? But yeah, when it comes to Hot Boy, man, you know, y'all gotta remember, man, this dude brought a lot of light to the city, man. Gucci, man, you understand me? Who Hot Boy? Yellow Boy, Trap Boy, not Yellow Boy, but Yellow Beezy, Yellow Beezy, Trap Boy. All of these millionaires. This is big money we talking about, Waco. You hear me?
Right.
Big money. You understand what I'm saying? And he's always gonna be a legend in my heart, and he should be a legend in your heart too, because a lot of times, man, youngsters, you know, if you feel lost or you feel like, you know, you're confused, you don't know what's going on in society, you don't know what's going on in the world, man, you can pop on some of that Hot Boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He'll pull you through. You know what I'm saying? Cause he done slept on them pissing mattresses in the project. You understand me? His daddy did it. So shit. I mean, you know, I ain't mean to cuss, but
Watch your
you know
mouth.
what I'm saying?
It's just
Yeah,
a
man,
design
I-
search. Design.
I-
you know, at the end of the day, man, I didn't come up here with no speech or nothing, man. I just came up here to holler at y'all, man, because I see a lot of stuff on the news. Because I'm not in Waco 24/7. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on the road. I'll be, you know, ripping and running and whatnot. But man, you got to think, man. These OGs, man, they ain't out here telling y'all, because I'm seeing y'all on the news, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing y'all on the news, man. Y'all, come on, man. First and foremost, you gonna get time. You know what I'm saying? And that's only 5%, 5 or 10% of the people make it as far as being you know, in the game and for a longevity, for a long period of time. And even then, you know what I'm saying, you got to think about the spiritual aspect of it, bro. God gonna get you, man, for that. Real talk, man.
Yeah.
You got to think about it now. You done did this for 20 years, huh? You done did this for 20 years. Okay, boom. You at a point to where you looking at your life and all the things that happen. People done lost their life, this, that, and the third. Man, you have to wake up, because they're not going to, the OGs ain't going to tell you, man, they hear noises in the closet,
That's right.
knocking at night, you understand
right.
me? Nightmare, you understand me? They ain't going to tell you that, because it makes them, it don't make them weak, but it makes them look lesser than what they are, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you just have to look through it, man, and make your decisions. Like I said, I'm not anti-hustle, man. I'm not that. You understand me? Because the whole world's a hustler. If you ask
right.
me, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to when it comes to you know,
Making
just
money,
working
trying to make
and
money, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because it's really a Ponzi scheme at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Hell, you working, and there's a crime being committed somewhere up there because you ain't getting nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I just want to reach out to the youth, man. That's why I came today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We appreciate you for coming, bro. Because we really need it. We really need to reach. You know, we need to bring that village back.
Real
Yeah.
talk.
You know, that village be everything.
Yeah, because people don't understand, like it's like he was saying, that this is that was an American dream for him to be able to have the opportunity that he did. And, you know, a lot of young people his age or, you know, I'm older, y'all don't pay me no attention. But they all want the same thing, and they have to understand that, you know, there is a lot that goes with that. And a lot of them don't understand that it's a lot that goes with it. You know, you got to be responsible. If you don't have discipline, you don't have structure prior, it's not just going to jump in because you make money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I look at it like that, is that a lot of times, and we don't blame anybody, because like you say, these young people, they'll see somebody else and then just think no matter what they parent tell them, what anybody else tell them, they still decide, oh, it's gonna work out this way for me.
Right.
You know?
Influence.
And another thing I want to bring up, and I didn't mean to you know cut you know what I mean, but cut you know what I'm saying,
This
cut you
your
off.
flow today.
But what I want to say is, man, to you youngsters, man, you know,
Right there.
to
Tell
you
'em.
youngsters,
There you go.
you gotta understand something, man. This ain't a game out here, bro. They not playing with you. You get caught up. You might get a little small spank on the ass every now and then, you know what I'm saying?
Watch your mouth.
Guess
Watch
what?
your pork chop.
Yes. Best believe they watching you. They gonna let you rack up on it, boy.
Stack it.
And once they get ready to bam you, you gone, boy.
Yeah.
You
So
gone.
we come into life. We come through with no structure though, big brother. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like it's hard to catch order when you don't have no structure. That's why youngsters is losing it. And then the village, that's where they supposed to be in place to try to guide us through what we don't know.
Right.
And that's what's going on. So we was guided from what you know what I'm saying, through what we didn't know. That's what helped us. But the youngsters ain't got no guidance. They ain't got nobody to follow. So an example is needed today, being an example.
And sometimes they have an example they just don't want to follow. We got to look at the facts and the truth of it. There are a lot of good examples for some of these younger generation. They just choose to do a different thing. Now, I'm not knocking what nobody else do, because again, I was young, and even being a female, they told us certain things. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. We still did it because we wanted to see for ourselves. You know, experience is the best teacher. Y'all see that, Cap? Experience is the best teacher.
For sure.
And it's either you grow and get wiser, or you gonna grow and still be dumb.
Yeah.
One way or another, you know what I'm saying? So it's all
Like
like
sweet pickle boost.
But
Yes.
I feel like that we're all we responsible for the youngsters. That's how I feel. I feel like that we've been here before, we've been their age before, and I feel like it's on us to try to. We can't give up. It's too many giving up. You know what I mean? It's a sacrifice. The lack of sacrifice is killing us.
But once we do try to reach out, they have to reach back. That's the problem nowadays, is that a lot of the younger generation don't reach back. They're reaching in a whole nother direction, thinking this is going to happen or that's going to happen. And the thing about it is that we always just hope that if they do start walking in the wrong direction, that they somehow turn around and walk back in the right direction. Sometimes it happens, you know what I'm saying? And like, we can give them all the examples in the world. I've seen it. Like, you know, I have a daughter that's incarcerated, you know, and she got the best example as a female to look after, but she still decided she want to walk that path, you know. So I had to tell her, we're going to have to let life grow you up. Eventually, eventually, she will grow up. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we got to look at it. We all got a family member somewhere that never moved out the house with their parent. They 100 years old and they still there. Don't have no intention of going nowhere, do nothing. The only thing they want to do is maybe pick up a beer, pick up a joint, pick up something, but their life. They picking up everything but their life. So we have to look at that and just hope that our youth wakes up.
So what do you think that you know we can do to help it? I mean, like, try to make it better, try to help it, try to create a safety net for them. I mean,
Well, I feel like, man, the main thing we need to do is communicate. You know what I mean? If we communicate, and exposed. Now I know youngsters, man, y'all when dudes say exposed, they don't like that. They don't like that.
Right.
But this is the thing though. You know, if we don't show why these youngsters are doing what they're doing, man, why are you on demon time, bro? Come on, man.
Because they think it's cool. Look at all these other rappers out here.
Come on, man. That's unplayer. First and foremost. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if we get to the main problem, is it a problem with your mama? Your mama neglecting you? Is it a problem with your daddy? Your daddy wasn't there. You understand me? Whatever it is, man, we can talk about it first before you go pick up that thing, huh?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Go out there and do something that's gonna affect everybody, not just yourself, but your mama, your brothers, because it's some of y'all gonna want some get back on that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think about these things, bro. Think about them before you get out there, man, and just jump off that porch, man. You know. Because it ain't no game, man. That's all I'm saying. You know, just I'm not, like I said, I'm not an advocate for anything as far as I'm not anti-hustle. I'm not anti none of that, man. I've been in the streets. I've been out there. You understand what I'm saying? But
so it's in his blood.
Think about it, bro. That's all I'm asking you to do.
You grew.
You know.
Right. So let me ask you something. If you could do something differently today, what would you have done?
Man, I would have not. Man. That's a deep question right there, sister.
Mm-hmm. You know? Well, think about it for a minute.
Yeah,
I mean, you know,
we'll move to our next question if you want to come back to it.
No, I'll answer it because the world wants to know.
Yeah.
The main thing I would have did was I would have stayed away from mind altering things, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's really one of the main things that encouraged me to do things that I really didn't want to do at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? When it was all said and done, I regretted what I did. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm sitting in jail and I done went and did this and did, man, I regret that.
So
you think the music was influenced? You think the music was influenced?
Yes, sir, I do. At the end of the day, we was all, you know what I'm saying, bumping a lot of gangster music. You understand me? And getting out there. But I mean, the truth is that it's just our environment, man. You know what we because I grew up around violence. I grew up around seeing my mama getting beat, seeing her do drugs and things like that. So it just comes back, man, and you just give it back out to the world, and then you pay for it in the end. You know, so
I think that each generation come with a curse. Cause I think we had a curse now, but around us too. We were just blessed with the village to kind of help us a little bit, guide us a little bit. Because I got uncles and they just didn't know. They didn't teach us nothing. They fed us and they probably bought us clothes and shoes, but they didn't give us no skills,
no real life,
real life skills.
Go get a trade, go do this.
They didn't tell you nothing. They allowed you to take them steps, and without even giving you a vision as you walking forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a lot of blind spots right there.
And that's how generational curses keep going and keep going. They're looking at the lifestyle of the last generation that did it. Some of them made it through and were success stories. Some of them wasn't. Everybody always think that they're going to be that success story, which you should think that highly of yourself.
Right.
But you got to think about yourself down the line, And a lot of people don't think about where do I want to be in 5 years. They all just think I'm gonna be a superstar, be this and be that.
Overnight.
Yeah, it does not happen overnight. Greatness comes over a course of time. As you grow, you learn, you get wiser. At least you're supposed to.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
like I tell these youngsters, it's important to grab God, a power greater than yourself to push through.
That's right.
You gotta get some hope, and get hope in your life, and get a power greater than yourself, and just hold true to your heart, and just pay attention to what to better yourself, because it's so much out there to distract you.
Yeah.
When you step outside, it's a bunch. It's negativity. It's on everywhere you've been. It's negativity. So you gotta have power greater than yourself. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. I know that you said that, you wish that you would have did the mind altering things that caused you to do other stuff, down the line.
Mostly drinking.
Okay.
Because it starts off real simple. Everybody drinks. You know what I mean? But as a child, young growing up, it's really bad. It's bad for you to start at a young age. And I started real young.
Right.
Like 11, 12, 13.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you're supposed to be 21, 18 years old for you to drink liquor. But you know that. I mean, they put it in the community for us to, to consume. and then they got a gun shop on the other street.
Right.
You think you was consuming to hide your pain?
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Because I was going to ask, is there
respect,
one?
man.
If it was one thing that you regret, and just anything, would it be that, or would it be something else?
It would mostly be just to see my mama go through a lot of struggle, you know, because I know my son went through that too. You know, he seen his mama go through, his daddy wasn't there, you know, a certain period of time, and I know that hurt him. You know, that's why I'm here today. I'm fighting for him, and make no mistake about it, America. I am not just 100% happy with this dude. I'm mad at him. Yeah, he done put me out there a couple times, you know, in the music and the videos and all that. Yeah, I seen him. You understand what I'm saying? But you have to be patient with your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? You daddies out there. I'm talking to the big dudes now, the OGs.
Daddies.
You know what I'm saying? Because listen, it's just like you go into a barbecue or something, and your kid he miss you, forget you, daddy. Woo, 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 woo. You just go in there and shut the door, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Because when it's all said and done, he gonna come knock on that door. Daddy, man, I'm tripping. I cut out here. You know what I'm saying? You say, all right, son. Just, you know what I'm saying? You let them vent. You know what I'm saying? Let them vent. Let them get it out, man. Because if we don't let them do that, man, it's gonna be problems. You know what I mean? And I wanna. The only reason why I'm addressing it, you know what I'm saying, is just on the strength that I don't want you youngsters to go out there and be like, man, I'm gonna go get some clout off my daddy, man. I'm gonna talk bad. I'm gonna woo. Because then what you're gonna have is a bunch of dead kids out here. Because some they ain't that patient, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's
Really
what's
not.
going on now. It ain't that many villages to represent all kids.
Yeah.
Because if you're a real stand up man, like every kid can, because you ain't gonna never forget being a kid.
Right.
So you're gonna always have a heartbeat for one.
For sure.
So if we ain't leading them for the right, we ain't leading them for the right, then we misleading them for the wrong.
Yeah.
So it ain't no in between. So you know it's a positive movement. That's the only way we can get rid of the negativity that's around us. It got to be positive.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense. It don't take no miracle to be positive. It just take a blessing to wake up, and that's all it takes.
So how has your relationship grown with him since he's now an adult? Like
Man,
up there.
I tell you, man, I see him
he
on
ain't
the
young
video.
no more.
I see him on the video, and I'm like, bruh, is that me? I'm looking at him, I'm like, he got the same swag, the same, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
Now I've never seen him.
I really, you know, it's a blessing, you know, for me to even be alive here, but then to see my son get out here and you know, represent the community. That's all I wanted to do at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted to do, man. He did that, man. He really did it.
And still in him
You
to
know?
do it. Just
Yeah.
like you say, caught in the environment.
And when it comes to him talking to me, you know, I'm talking to him while he's in jail, and he done changed, man. He's saying, man, he's gonna get out here. Because you know he threw like things in the park for the kids and the videos with the kids, stuff like that. He said he's ready, man. This time he's ready to get out here and do positive and only positive.
You know what I mean? I was telling Hot Boy, I was telling nephew, I said, you know, you only strong as your cone.
Yeah.
You're only strong as your cone. I said you got to get your cone strong. That way you can really focus on your vision. So I appreciate you coming out and shining light because it's important, brother. Because we need to, as far as we came through this life being kids, and then we're grown with kids, and that's why we got to get along from right there.
We old now, y'all.
Yeah, we are. We are.
So,
I try to rock the, you know what I'm saying, make it look good. Youngsters, man.
you
know
got
what
your
I'm saying?
young
I'm
boy
with you.
swag
You know what
on.
I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm
You
old
got
school,
your
man.
young
You come
swag
holler
on.
at me anytime, bro. I'm from
So,
Waco, Texas. Yeah,
let
I
me
was
ask
born
you
in
this.
Brooklyn, but I'm from Waco. I've been here pretty much all my life. You
going
understand me?
off
Don't
the
be scared to come holler at me. Come holler at your
That's
boy,
right.
man.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all can contact
When
me.
last time you talked to Wes? How's it
Man,
going?
it was today, matter of fact, man. I hollered at him. He said, man, daddy, man, if you call me, man, reach out to me, man. I'll try to pick up. And I told him, man, look, I'm doing the show. You know, we already discussed what you're gonna do if they do give you leniency. You know, because they done already gave it to you once or twice. But like I said, man, you have to not take the good with the bad, but kind of I don't know how to really put it. I done forgot. You have to
With the punches.
no, just when it comes to these kids and they doing what they doing, you have to when it comes to, like, you know what I mean, when a child has did something or a person that did something and they turned around and got a bunch of time or a big case for something that was so small.
Restructure.
Sometimes that's how we get. Sometimes it be those situations that really get our attention.
Right,
You know,
right,
not
right.
necessarily that they're not necessarily gonna get punished for what he ended up for, but you know, it's important to get his attention. That's why we here to shine light.
Yes, sir.
We here to shine light on the situation because it's hard for him to see it if we continue to condone it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like where we step up at it, we step up with facts and straighten it up with principles and morals and get some protection around them.
Right.
Because it ain't just your child. It's, you know, my child. It's kids caught in the shuffle, man. My kids caught in the shuffle too. My kids not but at the same time, they don't look at their daddy for nothing. You know, that's a hurtful feeling. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you've been putting it down with a heart and they've been having God the whole way. You know, so it's a different feeling.
So, you know, you just said something I thought was so funny. When you said kids or guys look up to their dad, like, he kind of look up to you as he is tall as you. I've never met Hot Boy in real life, so I just want to know, because you're pretty tall.
We ain't eye to eye, but you know what I'm saying?
He's right there.
He there.
He right there.
Yeah,
he had your chest still, you gotta look down at him like this. Like, boy, I still get you, boy. Like that.
Todd know what's up.
Hey,
Hot Boy know what's up. That's my baby though. I love him, man.
And you know the funniest, funniest thing is, I have been doing Wesley's hair for over a year, a long whole minute. I started as locks, y'all, and did not know that was your son. Like, I don't really listen to a lot of gangster rap though, but you know, I don't knock it. I know who he was, and that's why I'm saying I never met him in real life, and I was just wondering, was he as tall as you?
Right. I mean, you know, I don't. I'm not in the darkness, but I mean, I'm in the shadows, kind of. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't deal with social media. You know, I just do my thing. I build my treasures in heaven. You know, with me and God.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Hallelujah.
And I don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It doesn't make any sense to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because
especially when you're still soaking in pain, still trying to be recognized being a dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's especially come from your, because I know your backdrop and I know your change and I know your growth because I see it. And I respect you for that, man. Because it's like, I respect you for taking the time out to even come, because I know you know what's going on in your life, man. So I
came out the road for us, y'all.
Yeah, you can't, man. You took out 2 days to make sure you make it to the show, man, and you know took time off the clock, and you took off your bills and all that. So this to shine light on the youth, man, to take the time out to do that, man. God got you. He got you on the road, man. This was a seed planted that can't nobody understand. But
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I want y'all to come back every Tuesday to come get this mental nourishment from us. We're gonna plant seeds everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
How's West doing though? Is it, you know?
He's doing. I mean,
I know we spoke to him yesterday. I know he was cool about trying to get in
on the show.
Get in on the show.
We
so
still make that happen?
Okay,
y'all, hold on. See this surprise real quick. We gonna see if we can make this happen for y'all. Hold on.
See if we get enough on the phone, man.
Ain't no promise, America.
Right. But you know, we do know he is incarcerated. He's on somebody else's time, not our time. So y'all don't get mad. So we don't get him on the phone today. Well, we promise y'all we'll do a part 2, and we'll get him on the phone because he wanted to see the show. We're gonna see. Yeah, we chopped it up with him the last day or 2, and he loves what we're doing here. And
he's in good spirits.
Yes, he's happy, and we're gonna pray for him. You know, we're gonna get our deeply rooted minister, Miss Holly Henderson, to pray for young Wesley live. You know, we don't get her on the line if she don't call in now. We'll get her later to pray for him. We'll keep him in prayers always. When I say always, we'll make sure we keep him in prayers. No, like that. Yes. So this is exciting. You know, it really is. And the main thing is that a father's love is awesome. Like, I feel nothing but love in this room. When he speaks about it, he glows. You know, even when we talked prior, you know, we was like, you know, I know he really loves that young man. Loves that young man. How old is Hot Boy now?
Hot Boy was born in August 16, 1995. So that'll make him almost 28, 29, 28.
Yeah.
That's what's up. He is a year and 2 days older than me.
There he is.
Wait.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Show this camera right
here. Hold up, Tom.
Hold on. Put it right there.
Hey, what's up, boy?
Hold on. Where we gonna show the video?
Well, you on live, man. The world listen to you.
Tell him I said what's good, man. And this bitch
Already.
What's up, young man? We praying for you.
Hey, nah, I appreciate it. I need all of it, man.
Yeah,
What's up, nephew?
Ain't nothing, man. Just chill on. Hold on, let me see why it ain't.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, you gotta remember that we on national TV now.
Can you see
They
him
cut him
on?
off. They cut him off.
They cut him off. Okay. All right. Well, he got cut off, but he did at least try. They did at least try to speak in, so y'all did get to hear him. We'll try to get him back on the show one moment or not. But you know what? It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
We got to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's
We
like, I know he had.
for him. We know we pulling for him. So
Yes.
that's at least he was able to hear that.
Yeah, we're going to make sure we send out prayers. And in fact, y'all, hold on. We got something for them, okay? Now, y'all know, like I told y'all, we on the show, we state the facts. So we state the facts, that means we real, right? We real as it can get, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But our gifts, as we want to give people with flowers, they're artificial. Because we want them to last forever. Exactly. So we got a little something for y'all. It's just something just to show how much we care and how deeply rooted y'all are. Okay? We got something. Y'all hold on. Hold on.
With all respect, brother.
We're going to present you with a sunflower because you're going to shed some sun on these little flowers around here. But you can see this. You have it forever and ever. Y'all see that? It got deeply rooted on it. This is how we be doing the real looking artificial flowers. So y'all have them forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So we got one for Wesley Sr. and we got one for Wesley Jr.
Hold them up, hold them up.
Yes.
I'm going to give them to you.
Yes.
When as soon as I get home, I got
Yes.
them.
So that way he remember he was deeply rooted, y'all.
Until you move. We appreciate, like I say, man.
He'll have a piece of us forever, ever.
Your son is a, hot boy. He motivated me many times, man. You know, his music is very inspirational. It's very, you you gotta pay attention to him when he rapping because he's so real and he place you right. He place you right in your presence when he rapping. You know, that's a lot of pain down there, man. So you know.
I'm gonna get him on the old school track and some stuff from my age. You know what I'm saying?
But you used to rap though. You used to. A lot of people don't know you can bite that mic too.
Little Pokey and little Willie Palmer. I know some. I used to rap too, man.
Oh wait a minute, hold on, we gonna get you back on our silent side.
No, man.
Deeply rooted.
Give me a beat. I'm a rock with you.
So French Fry has a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
I got a question for you.
What you got?
I have a son also. So what advice would you give me as a mother?
As a mother,
that
keep the father in the house. Because it's not just about what he can do. It's just about him being in the presence. You see what I'm saying? Because the simple fact that like my wife, she used to always be like, man, talk to him, because we got five kids. We had five children there. You know what I mean? I raised other kids, besides my son, because we wasn't getting into it. I mean, we wasn't getting, we wasn't seeing eye to eye.
Right.
So what I did was, I went and grabbed 5 more kids just like him, because that's what you're supposed to do. But yeah, she always be like, man, Wesley, why don't you talk to him? There's no speech you can give a boy to show him how to be a man. You have to be there. You know what I'm saying? He has to see you walk through life, walk through all these struggles, all this oppression, all these charges or whatever you got going on in your life. He gonna watch it.
See, my thing is, with my family, from a legendary dad, we're a musical family.
Mm-hmm.
But my son also does it too. He's a musical prodigy or whatever. But it's like you were saying about the back talking with the parents. You know what I'm saying? So what advice would you what I'm saying, as a mother, these smart mouth kids that's, you can't tell me this and you and this is your child that you brought into this world.
Right. This is a child acting now.
We used to get slapped in the mouth real quick.
Communication relationship. First and foremost, you got to talk. You got to set him or her down and have a grown up conversation with him. Let him know, okay, why do you feel that way? You have to dig into it like a scientist, because if you don't, you ain't
like I said,
know why.
We did that, but it was just like now it's disrespectful towards me now.
Right.
So how would I handle in that situation? Now that we've talked about it and
Just
you know
break.
it was okay, and then like
Right,
your
right.
friends just hey, you know, I listen to my friends and they tell me what to tell you, and then now you're being disrespectful. Me, I don't take it as a parent.
Right.
Yeah,
You
what
know,
advice
so-
would y'all guys give single women raising a young man? What if we have to raise him and
And
you
he's
know he
20
can't be
he's
in the
24.
house?
So, you know, he's 24, you know what I'm saying?
Get your man in the house.
What if you can't?
The
You,
thing-
you don't want to just
Like I
throw
said-
any man in the
But like I
house.
said, we had a village.
The
of
thing
God,
is,
you know what I'm saying?
it's the influence, and it's like as they get older, their mind go to they go to trap, the mind go to trap and go to wandering, and it's important that parents protect the kids being parents if
And
they
see,
not doing that.
Yeah,
I mean that's
the
that's how
interview
you.
is not with me. It's with
Yeah.
Big West, but it's like
But we
it's
ask
no,
like
advice.
you know we
Yeah,
tried
no,
that,
Yeah.
and it's like my village
No,
that I
it's
had. It
just
was
shout.
like it got poisoned. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
So
everybody.
it's like
No, that's
And
everybody.
sometimes, and
That's the
sometimes
world.
kids
so then
will,
it's like you try to venture
wander
your
out
kids
the
from the
village.
poison,
Yeah.
but the kid is like, oh, I like
Yeah.
that poison.
Yeah.
Going to the poison.
That's true.
No,
Because
that's
I was
true.
gonna say, because
So
even if
we-
you have a strong village, sometimes they will stray out of that village with their friends.
Mhm.
That-
They
that's
think
okay.
their friends' mom or friends' stuff is cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, women been raised in the world for. The women been raised in the world. That's who been raised in the world. Women, and it's still men are still been lacking.
Yeah.
They still not available. They still not showing up. My mother raised 4 boys, single parent, and never talked about our daddy. But she always made it happen. That was the biggest blessing of them all, because she never
Right.
gave us to put a thought on our mind that our daddy wasn't our daddy by talking about him like he ain't our daddy.
Yeah.
So that helped, and we watched our mother. We watched our mother sacrifice. We watched our mother sacrifice her own little money she was getting in a month to make sure we had. And right now she still don't have a man to make sure we became a man in life. So you don't never replace your kids with no man that's not that's not the father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Especially if he ain't
Or
gonna
he
treat
ain't
your
ready,
kids,
yeah.
especially if he ain't gonna handle your kids like he the dad.
Well, yeah.
So, Hot Boy Senior.
Appreciate Big West for the info.
So, I know, I just had to ask it.
No.
So, I was going to ask, so what are the ages of your other children?
Well, I'm married into 5 children.
Okay.
You know, I got one that I had with my wife. You know what I mean? He's 11 years old. I got Kaderis. I got Treya. I got Malik.
Let me
I
find out
got,
you forgot
2
their names.
Huh? It's just the fact that, you know, a lot
What
of
is
them,
life
you know what I'm saying,
without
they were
laughter?
grown when I first
Right.
got into the relationship, but I love them to death though. You know, they all have their certain memories in my heart. You know, they've gone now. You know, I don't know. I don't see them much. You know what I mean? But you know, but I've always prayed for them. You know,
Yeah.
from,
Y'all have
since
some
day
daughters
one.
in
You know.
there? Or are you all boys?
No, it's 2 girls. It's
Okay.
2 girls.
Okay.
It's Nisha, and there's another daughter. She has
Got their
Siobhan.
names, Lord.
No, Siobhan.
I'm
Siobhan,
messing with
Siobhan.
you.
Siobhan, as a matter of fact, she's taking my wife right now to Houston, I believe it is. So they on a
Okay.
trip. But yeah, I love them to death, man.
And
You know, I
just
wish-
keep being an example, brother. Because
Yeah.
you've been. I mean, as long as I've been knowing you, Wes, man, you've been an example. You've been a stand-up kind of guy since a youngster. So it's like,
I appreciate
you know,
it, man.
I respect your words because you got wisdom with it.
Yeah, I
And then
appreciate
you got experience behind your mistakes, so you know I always got a right hand for a brother that can look him in the eyes when he's been standing like that.
it. Already.
You know, it's like you know, life is a constant change, but when you can hold on to your character, you know,
That's
God
right.
been good to you.
That's right.
You know, we gotta just continue to be strong and try to build that strength back around us, because that's what the women instilled in us. Our mothers and women instilled strength in them by watching them go through the pain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Watching mama suffer made us not want to be the man that bring the suffering down. You
Well, I know
so-
I've known you. I haven't known you for a very long time, but the time that I have known you, you've always been a cool cat, laid back, relaxed. So you know, it was crazy to hear you used to be wild.
I mean, you know, we all have our
Everybody got
shortcomings
that
and
good.
defects in character,
I don't
you
know.
I just you know, I look at it now and I look back, man, and I really want to talk to that youngster. You know,
It was a phase.
Tell him to- yeah,
But
I
you
wasn't
know,
that
but
wild.
what's crazy because this what make it kind of crazy, because you
What's up,
really
bro?
seeing you and your son literally
See,
Yeah.
do
full
what
of
I
your
got.
mistakes. You seeing it.
that's 1,000 right
You
there, bro.
seeing
You
it,
hit the
man.
nail on the
You
head
seeing
with
your
that one.
son. You see yourself, your son literally. That's why you so. Man, you got to get it, cause man.
Next
you
time
know,
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put a picture right beside you. We're gonna merge them and see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't look like that, but, you know.
Yeah, y'all do
He got the
favor.
same characteristics.
The
though,
world
man.
finally-
the same, the wild, you know, just don't give.
The world finally
So do
see
you
how
see
hard that is.
your younger self in him?
Of course, I mean every day. You know, I can look in his eyes and I see the pain too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes, sir.
See, that's what that's real right there. That's real.
Yes, sir.
That's what make you fight right there.
Yeah.
Because he don't see the pain because he dealing with it. And he dealing with it by acting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, a lot of times, then it's for being provoked. That's why you gotta, it's being provoked. When people feel like they know you and they know how to get you out of character, they attack that.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important to work. We gotta work on it and pray because we all got that demon trapped inside of us, man. Because it was toxic trauma, pain. That's what this life is.
sure.
We've been getting that since kids. You know, coming in this world, we came on toxic pain, trauma. Getting talked to like you talk to you like you grown, but you really a baby. And then you become grown and get talked to like a baby. So you know it's an ongoing thing. But somebody got to step up and bring some truth back around and get our village back from right there. Because right now we swimming in lies and can't catch up to the truth.
Okay, so
Check him, Will.
I want to know.
Don't be gang.
I want to
Right.
know what's on your bucket list outside of making sure that you stay your support for your son. We see that you're a devoted father and that you love him and that you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? You understand? So what's on your bucket list now?
My bucket list is just to I don't know, put God first. You know, put
Already.
God first, man. Whatever you do, and you youngsters, man, put God
God
first.
first.
Whatever you do, man. I don't care.
telling
I'm
you
telling you, I
this,
done been there, boy.
Yeah.
I ain't got to sit up here on national TV and you know, give my rep and, you know, the stripes and this, that, and the third.
We don't need all that.
Trust me, man. Put God first, whatever you do, because I did it throughout all that. I prayed, man. I prayed on it. You know what I'm saying? And look where I'm at today, man. I'm here talking to you. I should be dead somewhere, man.
Amen.
But all by His
God
grace,
is
man.
good, man.
But,
You know,
we gotta try to see, like I said, we gotta try to see what we can do to try to use this as a push for strength. You know, use Wesley, use our boy West as a strength and become stronger off this and wrap that around it, man. Cause we need him out here. We want him out here because he got what it take to live, not what it take to sit in prison.
Yeah.
You know, he for life because he for kids, and we need those kind of brothers out here that still got life for kids, man. Because grown folks, you know, emotion don't come with no lies, and then you know, and there's so many people acting out of emotions, and they got an attitude with it.
Yeah.
So you know, we got to balance that.
Well, sometimes I know that we have to have a game checker. You understand what I'm saying? But I was talking to an attorney earlier today, and we were just talking about how people get more time for stuff other than murder. You know,
Right,
and
right.
it's a shame.
That's a good point.
You know, and it's
Just
a
think about
shame.
that, man. My
Oh,
boy look at
oh.
25 years, he ain't killed nobody.
Yeah, like,
Man,
that's
y'all do this, man,
crazy.
25 years,
That's
or starting
crazy.
out with 25 years.
That's crazy.
Well,
Well,
Yeah,
I just like a
man.
kid 17, they give him 60, 70 years, like a mistake ain't like you can't grow from a mistake.
Right.
You know, you got how they gonna grow from a mistake when you're not even giving room to even learn.
Right.
Well, I've also heard that, you know, at some points, these judges and lawyers, they know exactly how much time to give people to break them. You know, they try to break them anyway. Some people are mentally strong where they get up and keep on pushing. But it don't take 25 years to change your mind unless you're some kind of psychotic killer or something.
Right.
But, you know, a lot of the stuff that we see people getting all these years for and stuff like, it don't make sense.
It's it. I'm thinking like they telling me that they make, even if they drop it 5 to 10 years, you still got to think, okay, this is Hot Boy. This is a dude that's you know, not so much as popular, but people know him. You know what I mean? So you know they know him in the penitentiary. What is he gonna do when he got 10, 15 years? He's just gonna get more time, man. By the time it's said and done, he's not gonna see daylight till maybe 50, 60 years old. His kids, I got grandkids out here. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, come on, man.
It's
Yeah.
a cycle.
It's a setup a lot of times.
Yeah.
A lot of
You went to prison, left him out here. Now he in jail, got his kids out here.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I say can't nobody call the kettle black, man, because we all suffer from the same kettle.
Right.
For real.
You know, it's just the fact of us, you know, trying to unite, man, come to a common ground.
It's about being real, because we didn't edit so much history out of life.
Right.
It's like we living life like a movie.
Yeah.
History's been edited out because we don't talk
Not the
about
truth. There ain't no truth.
And ain't no truth to
There
it.
ain't no truth.
It's like a movie. It's like we don't respect our the grandmothers. We got grandmothers and grandpas who put it down for us to even have a chance to even have respect for each other.
Right.
We still getting away from the soul idea that we all supposed to be getting along up under one accord. And that's respect, and that's love, and that's peace. But negativity took us all the way down to where all we want to do is kill, steal, and destroy.
Yes,
True.
yes.
That's true.
And and that it goes from like generation to generation, but a lot has changed from our generation to the generation now. Because I know y'all done heard it, everybody done heard this generation dumb. It ain't that they really just dumb. They just have so much other stuff distracting their brains where they really can't focus on what's real. We got social media, we got the drugs now. Everything is to the 5th and 6th and 7th power.
It's all
and people not bouncing back from
It's
that.
all
Like when we were
mental
younger, I remember we used to have, and y'all excuse my friends, but if you saw somebody that snorted some powder or this, we called them closet geekers or something to the sort of that. I'm from Ohio.
I was say
I'm from Ohio.
They be two now, man.
Yeah, see, when I came down here, it was two. That's just like up there, we say, "What's up, cousin?" and y'all say, "Cut it" down here.
Yeah,
so it's always something.
Cousin?
So we saw somebody skinny, we'd be like, "Oh, they a closet geeker," or whatever. But even then, if y'all noticed back in the day, a lot of people in our generation were able to bounce back. I'm noticing that this new generation, they're not able to bounce back.
Because I think reason being is because it's so easy to get looked off being down.
No, but
they look you off for being down instead of looking down and pick you up. We come from an era where grandmothers. Well, I know my grandmother, they used to put a box together. They gonna put food in there. They gonna put, they gonna go get that package to somebody that's down and then be there for them. And today's we gonna talk. We can go to somebody and tell them our problem and looking for a vent, looking for somebody to just get understanding. You know what I'm saying? And we'll take that and go get on their phone and bash them from their own struggle. You know what I'm saying? That's what's mental war.
But some of these kids, I ain't perfect. I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like some of these kids, these youngsters, they want street credit. Street credit is not what that
image.
is.
It's an image.
You know what I'm saying? It's not what it is like it was back in our day.
Yeah, it's an
image. You know what I'm saying? Today, it's life or death.
Yeah, it's an image. People call it an image. It's hard to get character.
We used to step on each other's tennis shoes. Man, you stepped on my tennis shoes. And we wipe them off. You step on somebody's shoes now.
They might die.
You don't even know if you're going to go home or not. You know what I'm saying? And that should be your partner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's crucial.
It is. I mean, we just gotta. The brothers and sisters, we gotta come together as one. It ain't no disconnection, man. We gotta bring connection back because we started out disconnected.
Communication rules the nation. And another thing is that we always hear this saying, "Crabs in a bucket," and people pulling down. We can also still be crabs in a bucket and push each other's up. You know what I'm saying? So.
Exactly.
It just got to evolve into that, and like I said, it just seems like this new generation, and to be honest with you, I'm not gonna say a new generation because I'm starting to see a little bit of turnaround, or it could just be me, but it was worse.
No, it's coming.
And
around.
now we got kids that are waking up. Like my daughter wrote me from prison. I got a letter today, thank God, and I'm gonna keep her in prayers. And then she's, Mom, I want to do this when I want to do that. I'll support anything you want to do as long as it's something positive. If you go that route, you on your own. Because see, like, it got to a point where I was speaking to some other parents, like, a generation down, like I'm in my 40s, so we don't say in their 20s. And that parent told her son, you go to jail, you on your own. And she said, I got boys and I'm a single mom. So that's how I got to scare them into not going to jail. And it actually worked for her kids. Now, one son did go to jail, and he's like, well, don't go to jail, mama going to leave you there,
Right. And I feel like that we need...
But his siblings didn't go.
I feel like that we also need the pastors to start doing their job more. They need to start coming outside the building and start praying for these kids like the pastors done when we was coming up. There's no prayers being met on the streets.
Because these kids got disrespectful.
But it was dangerous when we was out there and the pastors was still out there. They gonna be disrespectful when ain't nobody talking to them. When they ain't nobody listening to them in the house. They can't get their dad on the phone. Their mama got a boyfriend in the house. Ain't listen to them. It's all kind of stuff that got the danger going on.
Some of these kids is bad.
You
can ride down the street to try to get to them and they stand in the street like, what's your car doing? I mean, y'all better move. I'm from the old squad. Knock your little butt up the block. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's most definitely bad. It's most definitely bad. But we got to continue to do like we doing our part right here. This is doing our part. Right. Because we're still speaking on what we can do to make it better. This is we still but we're still available for God.
And that's why I commend you, is because
for
you're right there.
Yeah,
sure.
You're right there with your son. A lot of, and I said what I said earlier
for
because
sure.
some parents be like, all right, hard head make a soft pork chop. So
Right.
that
That's
means
me.
you on your own.
That's
You know
me.
what I'm saying? You on your own.
And
And a lot of people leave them like that, and that's why they end up like in the system, and then they just keep going further. It was exactly what you said. Like, what is he gonna do in 10, 15 years? He gonna get in more trouble in there. We know that nearly everybody who go to prison and have to stay there 5, 10 years end up getting another year, another something, because they're trying to survive. They're still trying to fit in the system. You know what I'm saying?
And the
So
thing
no
is-
matter where you go in the world, you're still
still-
trying to
still
fit
trying
in.
to
If you're on
fit
the
in.
inside,
And
it's still like
it's
out
also
here.
about money too. You know,
Yeah.
the youngsters, man, they chasing their bread and they see, the big limelight and the houses and the cars and the jewelry and blinging out. Man, listen, man,
It's all that's dangerous.
you can't take none
You can't
of that
take none of that with
man.
you.
That's
It's
what I'm
it's
saying.
blind.
Don't do yourself like that, man, because it's really an illusion at the end of the day.
That's
You know what I'm
blind.
saying?
That's
It's
what it is.
material.
But
Yeah.
the devil is the master of deception.
Yeah.
So if the devil is the master of deception, you can see why it's so flooded now. It's
Right,
because they go out. People go out what they see.
Yeah.
They don't have. That's why it's so bad, because if they like with me, I'm gonna speak for example. I went through my little ordeal as far as a mental war.
Right.
Then, you know what I'm saying, and then me going through a mental war, I knew I was going through something. People still try to put their own thoughts on my problem.
Yeah, on
and,
top
and,
of it.
and if it weren't for God, I would have.
Self-destruction.
I would have broke.
Because them your people, and
And
they do that to
they
you.
do that.
Yeah.
And if it weren't for God, I would have broke.
I can dig it.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
broke. But thank God that He recognized my heart to keep me standing with some strength.
Yeah.
And that's why I can come back around and still showcase the love, because I refuse to get hated in me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Ditto.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
same
saying?
here.
Yeah.
Right, man. Like
Yeah.
I done been exposed to a lot of it, But you can't let it change your heart.
No, you can't do that.
You gotta keep pushing. You can't let nothing dim your light.
Once
know what I'm saying?
you know who you are, man, it don't matter what nobody else got to
move
say.
out.
See, well, the youngsters got to know one thing: there's nobody that's more important than you finding you. Because if you don't find you, then you ain't gonna never know who you is. So you're gonna have a problem always trying to find comfort in trying to be down. Anytime you find comfort in being down, you ain't gonna never find hope in trying to get light. So that's what's going on. It's a problem with being down that's causing these kids not to even look around at their mama, look around at their daddy, because they want to be accepted in the moment, the same moment they're trying to be accepted in, the same moment they'll be neglected in.
Really?
So they got to understand that.
I gotta say this, y'all, because we getting to the part of the show. I ain't gonna lie. It's almost getting about that time for us to have to see y'all
Can we add
next
some more
week.
time on
Are
the
you
clock?
know what I'm saying?
Can we add some more time
No,
on
we
the
can't.
clock?
No.
Don't fall like
Can we add some more time on the clock?
She ran almost there.
right here. This is sweet pickle bush. This is sweet.
But I want to say, I know he got something positive to say. You know what I'm saying? Our last 10
I mean,
minutes.
I want you to save a life before you take a life. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to help a brother before you talk her down on a brother. I want you to uplift your sister before you tear your sister down. I want you to grab a child that's not yours for you to know how important to grab all kids that's like yours.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's stick together, man. Let's make
Let's
it
do it.
happen, man.
What about you, Mr. Senior?
I just want to, talk to the youngsters, man. Let them know, y'all out there, man. Like I said, man, you make these choices, man. Make sure you make the right choices, because at the end of the day, if karma's gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Karma's gonna come, bro. So pay attention out here, man.
Because one thing about it,
Yeah.
I mean, like how Bob West, we're gonna pray for you.
We're gonna pray for you,
We're gonna
brother,
pray for you
all
man.
the time.
We know one thing,
Yeah,
man.
you are deeply rooted with us.
A friend ain't nothing if he ain't praying for you.
Exactly.
So you got to know that a friend ain't nothing if he sit
I
back and
need
lie
my
you
friends
to
who pray.
crash out. Man, you got to
need
know
my
if
friends
they
who
ain't
pray.
pushing to be better,
I
then
need my
you
friends
need to
who
get
pray.
those from people from around you, man. But we gonna pray for Hot Boy West as a unit, as a team.
Really?
I know deeply rooted, we stand on principles, we stand on respect, we
Right.
stand on morals.
And we state the facts.
And yeah, we state the facts. So this
Already.
ain't just this ain't no regular talk show, because we don't talk to her ourselves. We don't talk to just her ourselves speak. We got a heart for every step we take, so that's
right.
where we at.
Yes.
Right.
We're going to make sure that we keep a positive platform for anybody to vent to. We have so much stuff coming up. We didn't even get a chance to get it all in today to tell y'all how great the show's
I
going to be.
got stuff
But
spinning right now. I want to get out there, but I
yes,
get y'all.
we gonna bring it back one time. I do want to say this to the entire world: love, peace, and happiness. Stay connected and deeply rooted.
Brother, know
Yes,
it.
you know what I'm saying.
And I always believe in the power greater than yourself. You got to know if you got to know you either on God's side or you on the other side. It ain't number two sides. You either negative or you positive.
That's right.
There's two
Stay
ways
positive.
in. Stay positive.
positive.
And let's get the negative out the way, man. Let's get the strength back so we can recognize we and know what to do, man. Let's get our community back, man. Let's put the protection around our elderly. Let's put the protection around our youth.
Let's
put the protection around our city, man.
Yeah,
let's put the
let's
protection
hug
around.
us. Let's hug the world,
Let's
y'all.
hug, man. Put your heart on it. Put your heart on the world, man.
With that being said, I want to tell Wesley Sr. that we thank you so much, our brother in spirit, for being our very first guest, y'all. Did you Hey, you killed it too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we ain't even rehearsed.
And I hope, like if we just save one person, we done a good job. Like I said, you just save one.
So everybody, if y'all love listening to Hot Boy West music, listen to his daddy. You know, take the right path and not the left path. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because there is diamond at the end of that yellow brick road if you just love yourself, love God, and pay attention to your surroundings and what's going on in the world. And remember that all that glitters is not gold.
That's right. And
don't be a fool to wisdom, man. Please, whatever you do. I never seen so many people be afraid of reality wisdom. I never seen so many people look down on somebody that got plenty of sense. I ain't never seen so many people that act like they got it all figured out and they still suffering in silence. I never saw it. We got to stand up.
Yeah, we going to bring reality to wisdom and wisdom to reality. You heard me? Senior.
Yes,
you got anything else you want the world to know?
You know, I'm just, I'm ad lib on what y'all saying. You know what I'm saying? You youngsters, man, pay attention out here.
Where you going?
You get caught up in this thing, man. You want to make a decision out there, man. It's a mental warfare.
You have a link where we can listen to your son's stuff? Do you have like a link or something where we can listen to your son's stuff?
You can just type in Hot Boy West. He's everywhere.
For us older people that don't know that now we want to know, so we going to follow. Now y'all look him up. Y'all still support Hot Boy West.
Man, I want to tell y'all, man, you run around here and if you get it, you got this game, man, and these OGs done gave you this game, but like I said, they ain't gonna tell you all the real, man. Think about the mental part of it. See what I'm saying? Think about that. Because you got all right, let's say dude from Stop 6, Funky Town, you know what I'm saying? He want this, you know what I'm saying? He want a bag, whatever. Okay, you ride, he want 100. Everybody say he want 100, huh? But you don't really know that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Waco, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you okay, boom, you hit him with 4 ounces. Boom, you drop that off. Okay, you drive back. Now, you stuck for 6 months thinking, man, you know what, bro? I don't know, man. That ain't no good, man. It might not be no good. So now you sitting back, you thinking, damn, man, I might got a Fed case coming, cut it. I might have a secret indictment or some type of major case. And, with secret indictments or conspiracy, man, they don't got to have no dope, bro. They just say you did something.
I've done 10 years.
Think about the mental warfare you going through, man. Day for day, you worried, you thinking about it. Now this is 20 years plus. Now you beat. You know what I'm saying? Think about where your mind at, bro. 20 years from now, man, you done did that for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? You're paranoid. You don't know what's what. You don't know who to trust. This, that, and the other. See what I'm saying? These are things that we're not talking about. We know it's not just about time, bro. It's about the spirit, man.
For the grown people, for the grown folks out there, man. Man, quit sweeping stuff up under the rug, man. Get real.
Hallelujah.
Get real, man. Quit going to church. Quit going to church thinking that 10% gonna get you to heaven. When your heart gonna get you your direction. If you worried about paying 10% and you ain't got a heart for direction, then you're losing with your 10%. So you gotta do better with your heart because you're not doing well with your check.
God sees the heart, not your wallet. God sees your heart, not your wallet. Y'all remember that. Yes. Amen. So we're going to get ready to wrap it up today. But I do much want to say again, thank you, Hot Boy West, for calling in. We appreciate your love and support. And thank you again, Senior. Senior, you make sure you send him a picture of one of our real flowers because it's going to look real in the picture.
It's going to be waiting
but
on
it's
to come
beautiful.
on.
It even look like it got little fuzz on it and everything. I'm just waiting on a bee to come from somewhere.
And for those who really rock with our boy, quit talking about his mistakes and start praying for his mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pray for his mistake. Quit talking about the mistake because we all caught in danger. Because we don't want to look at the truth. Anytime you won't look at the truth, then you caught in danger.
Yep. Ain't nobody perfect.
Where you gonna set it at?
I'm gonna set it in the front room.
Already.
In the second something.
It's beautiful. It didn't even look like it got real dirt and everything.
Everybody dirt like it was real.
When we saw Miss Shay of Shay Creation is responsible for that, y'all. Y'all give her a round of applause. She go hard. Our shirts were sponsored by the hat stand. So y'all go check them out if y'all want to get the deeply rooted merchandise and clothes, hats and stuff. They did their thing. We appreciate y'all.
Shout out the hashtag.
Miss Katie, thank you for your expedited service.
Right. Goddamn, Cincinnati. Yeah, I love y'all, man. Seeing it.
Yeah, anybody you want to shout out to?
North side, east side, you understand me, K Rose, Park side, Stella Max, all the way back to the Blue Bonnet. You know what I'm saying? All the way out here.
I'm gonna shout out my mama. Leslie McDonald. Hey, mama.
Screen Patrol Shay.
Shout out to Columbus, Ohio.
Dude on the couch said so.
North side, south side.
Shout out to my brothers, man.
K Rose, shout that South, man. I love that South too.
Shay, who you want to shout out to?
I started there in the South.
Deeply rooted.
Already. Me, y'all. Hello, world. How y'all doing? Shout out to all y'all. All right.
Shouting out to the booth, baby. Lake Charles, Louisiana, baby.
Already.
Waco, Texas, stand up, baby.
Yes. We're going to take y'all out one night. We just say deeply rooted. Deeply rooted.